I wake up in the morning. It's Monday morning. Look at Bitcoin's price. It's bad price. Okay, bad price. Bitcoin Reserve got canceled. I'm going to let you know the details of where it got canceled. What the hell is going on here? Is the bull market over? What the fuck? Solana looking pretty rough. Okay, we're going to dive into all this and more on the blockchain basement. Got my homie back on the sticks.
Yo, I guess who's back, bitches? No,
You walked in too. I thought you were going to be on a wheelchair, bro. You're like walking around.
yeah, I know. I'm all right. I'm alive. But first, I want to say Drew killed it last week.
Thank you,
And
bro. Thank you.
Holding it down. It's harder than it looks. You know, he does with all 4 of his kids at the office every day. Hardworking wife. He does more for me and for every one of y'all than y'all
Bro,
know.
so you got to tell me what happened to you on the snowboarding trip. You got
All right.
You got to tell people.
I'm about a lore drop. Okay. So, riding down Black Diamonds, with my friends like normal, right? And Zachary Martin, I went to Sugar Mountain in North Carolina. That's where I went snowboarding. Anyways, I took a really hard fall down a Black Diamond on the ice when it started getting late. And then after like 5-10 minutes of just laying there in pain and agony, I got up. I started going down. And the skier, I hear him going behind me, but I couldn't get out of the way. And the only thing I hear is, "I'm sorry." Wham! Right into me. And it took 3 minutes to untangle our equipment, and I almost fell down into a ditch.
Man,
Then I ate shit on my neck.
you know what?
I was crippled, dog.
Shit happens, but you
Yeah.
powered through. You're
through.
back in. Dude, our channel is continuing to explode. Shout out to everyone out there for sharing the links and share each other's links, guys. That's what I was talking about last week. Share each other's tweets. We're at 74,100 subbies
So bullish.
as of the time of this recording. It feels good, man. And also make sure you are following me. Oh, God.
Oh, God.
I had to look at that. There's some inside baseball for you. No, check this out. 6,267 followers. So make sure you're following me at Druth Crypto. My homie Joshua Jake out there choosing violence today.
Bullish. That's why you should smash the likes, everybody. Got 369 people in here and 30 likes. Let's change it.
It's a beautiful day to be alive. Now we're gonna dive into all the news. I'll do my best to keep this show concise and as fast as possible. But I got a lot of news to go over today, so it is what it is. Here we go. Bitcoin riding the lightning, came very close to near that just constant upward moving trend line here. We're at $94,600, but we did pop down to 93.3. At large, I'm feeling bullish as long as we can prove our support above $90,000 in general, but it will likely continue downwards if we break this trend line. That's just my general sentiment of things. But there's some really bullish news I heard. The airlines are offering a $100 upgrade where you're guaranteed an old male pilot named Steve.
Let's go, baby.
This is good because I was worried about my mom. My mom's flying back and forth and she wants to see the kids a bunch. And all the airline stuff, the DEIs, that plane that just, and then some beauty pageant lady comes crawling out of the cockpit and you're like, there's probably a little bit more training that could have been done here, maybe, or
Probably.
yeah. So I'm glad to see this upgrade available. Banned! Ooh, we got a ban already.
Get out
Who
of
got
my chat. John Boy said I laughed like a schoolgirl.
Ooh, banned. Fantastic.
Banned. Get out my chat.
Now let's check out. Then obviously the market getting its ass kicked right now. We have Story IP is up. That's crazy. Nice. Radium down to $3. Is the Solana super cycle over? Isaac, we're going to be discussing this in great detail today.
Yay.
Yes, we are. Helium also down by 10%. Athena down. Hyperliquid with a pullback 9%. Optimism. SWI is still pretty sticky around this $3 mark. Nice to see. And Salami, $153. When we go into the Solana section, I'll tell you exactly what price I would be a major buyer of Solana, and it's there. There is something there, but I'm going to be patient on this. Now let's dive into the Bitcoin news here. Florida Bitcoin Strategic Reserve Bill update from Samuel Arms. We enter a session next week. The bill is looking to pass. The bill is much more than it seems. Where political strategy comes in, Florida bill could impact the entire United States. In any state, you can have any representative and any senator sponsor your bill, but in Florida, we would play chess. Okay, so this is Sam Arms getting a little bit. I love you, Sam. Chestnut checkers. This is Just stop it.
I'm gonna punch him.
Every sponsor is carefully chosen for maximum impact. In this case, our senator is game changer John Grutters. Grutters has been a Bitcoin ally since day one, helping us push Florida's first Bitcoin bill over 4 years ago. And I think that Florida in general is going to be one of the more likely approvals for the Bitcoin Reserve.
Yeah.
Because they have been one of the first to outlaw CBDCs. So I saw the early moves to outlaw CBDCs anyways. It makes sense that they'd be the move. And I forgot call-outs here. Hold on. CoinsChick. We got to clip the thing from Friday. I gave CoinsChick's coin and all the lockups a pretty specific shout-out. So we got to do that sometime today, if we remember. Or CoinsChick, go get it. It's last Friday's show. Uncle Tommy, Nicole Ministator, Balls, Shake and Bake, First VA Rifleman, Big Hands Dan, this is the Bitcoin Way, John Boy, JT, and all the rest here. What's John Boy? No, I mistyped. I meant Druth. You know, I have a high-pitched laugh sometimes. That's true.
Too late. You already got I cannot remove the ban.
No, yeah, that's fine. I kind of like the opposition. You know, that's why I'm less likely to ban people, because I like people coming in here and saying bullshit. I kind of thrive on it. Now, Michael Saylor's MicroStrategy has bought another 20,300 Bitcoin worth $1.9 billion. Okay. So Michael Saylor moving in with size, moving in with girth. He's getting after it here. And Saylor's it's strategy now, owns nearly 500,000 Bitcoin worth $47.5 billion effing dollars.
Right.
Holy God. Right. Now, at a point, you got to think about it, like Coinbase, Binance, BlackRock, and Strategy now are the biggest holders of Bitcoin. Not really liking the centralized control of the supply of Bitcoin and where it's coming. I think in general, we're not to the break point yet. But at a certain point, you have to, wonder how much is too much. These organizations are the top holders of Bitcoin. They obviously know where the markets and the movement of the market is going anyways. They're not getting shaken out. But at a point, you're like, God, how much power is too much power? Big Hands Dan gifted the memberships as well. Thank you, brother. Kelly Kellum gifted a membership.
Kelly got one.
Wow,
Nice.
Kelly's a member. Balls, Alex Reza. Mr. Mark deserved that membership. Mr. Mark is always cleaning up scam comments after the show. Shout out to you, bro.
Back.
And Chase, welcome. So now whales are buying Bitcoin like never before. What do they know? This is the Bitcoin accumulator addresses demand growth. Looks like the larger wallets are stacking on Bitcoin, while the shorter wallets, the stubby ones, are capitulating, giving up as we speak. And it's just hilarious. We see Bitcoin. Look at this. We're ranging on a very tall shelf. We're building up price support at a very tall shelf. And meanwhile, altcoins capitulate down to the downside. All of these just giving up holders, giving up that long term. And even Chainlink, $16.29. I was driving today. I haven't felt like buying Chainlink in a long time. In a very long time. I kind of feel like buying more Chainlink. Kind of feel like doing it.
Do it.
So I'm loving this, honestly. And I think I'm going to just buy one of my favorite dips today on the show. I think I'm just going to buy a little bit of it. I love you, Balls. Loves this channel. Unbelievable.
I love balls, too.
I love balls. Let's go. And also, if anyone doesn't follow me on my Twitter, you can follow me on Twitter, and I do some spaces. I did a space this weekend on Mario's main account, not the roundtable. We were on there with 50.eth, Books, Bark, all of these crazy accounts, and they were just going nuts on each other. You're the scammer. I wondered about it. I wasn't at the I was mowing my lawn at the time. I was just listening, and then I took over the host spot afterwards. But it's like, who's the bigger scammer? All right, that's what I wanted to hop in there, and I was like, who's got the longer scam stick here? So make sure to follow me on my Twitter. You'll capture all those crazy comments and Twitter spaces that we do. Carl B. Menger. Breaking, looks like El Salvador has stopped purchasing Bitcoin on the daily. What's gone wrong? Did they get a naughty list slip from the IMF saying, you bad boy, you've been buying too much Bitcoin. We're going to take those loans back, kind of do some clawbacks if you keep stacking that orange stuff. Maybe.
Who knows?
The IMF obviously still has their talons into El Salvador to a degree. Melania is Brazer's new meme coin. Wow.
Interesting.
Holy God. Oh, my God.
I'll let that
Rusty
one stay.
Bot with the bearish symbol hit a 2,000% short on Peanut this weekend. Good job, David Middleton. Holy cow. Deadwood talking about Plume holding the line very well. Yes, it is indeed. And I put my Plume onto my Arculus cold storage wallet. And it's all of those crazy collapses that happened starting in Friday. There was a little bit of crypto on swap systems and stuff like that. I sent all of it to my Arculus cold storage wallet. And people were asking in the Discord if you can add custom wallets or custom tokens. Yes, you just go to add token. You make sure that you find the right network. You got Base, you got ETH network. You got to make sure to choose the right network. But Arculus, fantastic. I mean, I don't have all of my crypto on Arculus, but a good majority of it is indeed on Arculus. My mom was trying to use a ledger. She hates it. She absolutely, the ledger drives her nuts, and she doesn't even want to use it. And that's aggravating for me. So I like cold storage wallets that are easy to use so people don't get aggravated and just walk away with it, because please, for the love of God, do not leave your crypto on exchanges, as we've seen with the largest heist ever in crypto. $1.5 billion worth of Ethereum in a blink of an eye on a ledger, mind you. So please just keep your crypto safe. Now, here is the crazy part of my title today from Jorge. Montana Bitcoin Reserve Bill rejected by lawmakers. House Representatives voted against the bill 41-59. A big move against, right?
Interesting.
And honestly, not looking great. Like, they're going to have to get new elected officials in there it looks like, to make this happen. The main reason was that the investment was too risky, right? It is still early. This is the good news of this early rejection of a Bitcoin reserve bill for Montana, is that we are still early, folks, and it is still sinking in to the markets at large and these lawmakers that Bitcoin is indeed here to stay. This is a great signal for me in my comfortability buying more crypto. Right.
Yes.
I don't want to be buying more crypto when it's already known and everyone's already doing it and it's already been accepted, blah, blah, blah. By the time we see a federal conversation happening about a federal Bitcoin reserve, I mean, the price is going to go ballistic when we see those happen. Did you smash? Good question. Did Nick do that, or did you do that?
Did you smash the likes? I did that.
Good man. Yeah, I like the questions going in there. You know what I mean? Sometimes I get too wrapped up in what I'm explaining. And I got my Tucker Carlson here. Let's see here. King Tuck. That's a good shirt. I wear it around Paulding County.
Yeah.
Paulding County I love Paulding County. They are hillbillies.
Me too, man.
I am a hillbilly. And it just is what it is. And the sun is now shining, so I can drop the beanie. This is the Hunting Colors beanie, I went putt-putt golfing in the beanie, though. Very cool. Very cool, because there's the blue light.
Oh, yeah.
My kids thought I was the coolest person ever. So now, here's an Apple investment coming to the United States. More than $500 billion. $500 billion into the United States over the next 4 years. Apple leaning into the American economy. And this is where, Trump and the presidency of Trump is attracting more business to come back in the United States. It is not by peace. It is by force. Trump is forcing the business back into the United States. And, superior firepower equals peace. That's how things actually work, not by Joe Biden's crazy, just shoot him in the leg, man. No, that's not how you get peace. Bitcoin is a relic as crypto is concerned. XRP utility token is the future.
Wrong.
Practical. I mean, what are you saying? It is connected to banks.
That is true.
XRP is connected to banks. The thing is, how much XRP will the banks hold on to, right? Exactly. And that's still an unknown factor. That is still an unknown factor, because it is notable that the ISO 20022 Fed swap integration happens on March 10th. Within that, Volante uses Ripple. I mean, there is a degree of use case for XRP, but it goes so fast and the fees are so minimal, there's no real price pressure on there.
That's true.
Unless you see the banks sit on big bags of XRP.
So until then, enjoy getting dumped on.
Dude, my mom is buying ass loads of XRP right now.
Oh, that's fun.
And I want her to calm down. The good thing is she's outdoing the Bitcoin buys, but I mean, she's liking it. And my dad is an XRP maxi. So, it's in the family, folks. Now, Banks are flying gold bars from London to New York City over Trump tariffs. Major banks are airlifting billions of dollars worth of gold to London and New York on commercial flights, scrambling to adjust to Trump's new tariff plans. With gold prices in London lagging $20 behind New York, financial giants like JP Morgan and HSBC are moving reserves to capitalize on price difference and offset futures trading losses. JP Morgan alone is transferring $4 billion, a chunk of change, in gold this month as markets brace for Trump's reciprocal trade policies and record high gold prices. Gold is going to chunk up. Mm. This is a collapse upwards. This is a moment where the system essentially breaks within and they print enough to put a Band-Aid over the, honestly, it's a mortal bullet wound at this point. It will die over the time frame, but it is what it is. Crypto Glass works. Can't keep up with these changing start times of your show. I'll clarify this. So on Mondays, we're going to go live right after DC, whenever that might be. Usually it's 10 or 11:30 to 11:45 on Mondays only. And then for the rest of the week, we are 12:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is what it is. There you go.
We will be changing our banner soon, so it'll be a little easier. We need to change it. We've been talking about changing it for like 2 weeks.
Oh, God, you're
and
right.
We haven't. Yeah. So it'll be easier to clarify for people.
That's fair. Yeah. Okay. Now, see, I'm glad you're back.
Thank you.
I'm glad you're back.
I'm glad I'm back too.
Now, here's the regular markets compared to Bitcoin. Not too bad. Look at this. So Bitcoin with this little tiny little wiener stubble here. S&P 500 with a massive pullback. Don't laugh. NASDAQ futures, very steep cliff, and Dow with a constant chunk to the downside. DXY looking strong, and gold with gold is looking the most bullish out of all this. But I mean, really, what I feel like is happening is what we saw with like Bezos, Zuckerberg, Buffett, all these massive billionaires. They were cashing out quietly into fiat over the last few months. And I actually think that a lot of them are putting their value into gold, into the infrastructure place for AI, and into Domino's Pizza, because the average person is going to get their ass kicked in this collapse upwards as inflation comes back. So Binance, all right, and here's the deal. Binance is edging us.
Hard.
If Binance keeps edging us, okay, here's what they're doing. Binance sold a total of 12,000 Ethereum worth $34 million in just the last few hours. Okay. Mm-hmm. We also saw the Bybit CEO, Ben Zhao, updated that the exchange has fully closed the ETH gap after a $1.4 billion hack, said it will publish a audited proof of reserves report soon. It was weird seeing Binance drop them some Ethereum. Like, here you go. Here's a little bit of pocket change. And you know what? Everyone's like, oh, it's okay. It's safe now. It's never safe. It's never safe keeping your crypto on an exchange. It's safe to trade or to buy and get in and out. Fine. But please don't trust an exchange as your custody agent. Okay. I don't even trust banks as a custody agent. Why would I trust a bank?
I don't know.
Now, we got to get to this Binance thing here. Let's see here. Where is it? Here it is. So Binance Solana balance is on the left and the Wintermute Solana balance on the right. The two charts fit perfectly into each other. Solana sent to the market maker to dump the price and then returned. Roughly 1 million Solana was used to drop the price from $300 to $150. The same is true for most large altcoins. Now, here's the deal. If we see Solana drop, I was talking to Alchemist this morning about it, and I agreed. If it drops below, let's say $120 a unit, we send CZ back to prison.
Hey, it's Hannah. And
then we let him out of prison when it is above $200 a unit, potentially. Just a thought. Now, I mean, because at a point it's like, and everyone's like, yeah, I mean, this is an open market. I understand that. But yeah, it's just, I think that these whales, these massive market maker institutions, they know where Bitcoin's going. They know that this is a great market in general because this is institutional adoption. This is government level adoption. North Korea started its own Ethereum reserve over the weekend with that hack. Great work. Now we see this, the market makers just robbing us of constant, general comparisons to the past 4-year cycle. And really, something's got to change with this. Something's got to change. I don't know exactly what it would look. And it would actually be kind of bearish if they put constraints on markets sending to and from. But at least highlighting it and saying what's happened, I think matters. And that's where I come in, just saying what's going on so people can kind of understand. And here's Alex Becker. So he's all, hear me out, alt season. This is February 23rd yesterday with little SpongeBob. Here's today, poverty. Alex Becker is in it. I don't know if the game coins probably fell pretty hard, right?
Probably.
Dude, we're going to talk about graphene.
I know we're going to talk about that shitty ass token, man.
No, I mean, it might come back, but here's the problem.
It might, but as of right now,
your wealth has been cut down drastically.
In half. I'm poor.
Now, M. Stemhen with just a solid 10 spot. Just dropping a 10 spot.
Legend.
What a G. Now, okay. Graphene.
God.
It's in Solana Network. It's AI agent. It's in the AI mindshare bubble.
Look, it's followed by me.
It's followed by one of the most famous crypto YouTubers out there, AA Crypto.
Raw.
And here's the problem.
Posted in a couple days.
They haven't posted in a couple days, bro.
My fuck.
Like when you're down, you probably should be still engaged with the community, still posting. Taking time off? Oh, don't worry about it. I don't even take time off. And I'm like a D-level celebrity. Like I did get recognized at church, though.
That's pretty fun.
I've been getting recognized more and more. And it kind of surprises me when I do. Now, Graphene, down bad, not posting. We're going to have to check CoinMarketCap and see where the price is as of right now. Me and Isaac were looking at it this morning. It was about $50 million market cap, which is a far fall from where it was previously.
Let's go.
We're going in.
Deep in the trenches.
We're going in. Okay, it's down 10% today.
Nice.
Not down as bad as Radium. And Radium is like one of the more solid pieces of Solana, right?
Sure.
Overall, this is a problem. Okay, this is a problem.
From Nougat Dad, Graphene Dev is the one that hit Isaac on the slope. Yeah, I believe it.
I am concerned for AA's portfolio. That's what I'm telling you. People are, I'm not even, here's the fucked up part. I've been in this long enough where like the vast majority of it's Chainlink and I'm still up like, I think I'm still up, what is it? So if it's an average by 390, we're at 1650 right now.
Yeah. I'm
still up by a couple 100%. Yeah. Not up by 1,000%, which ain't cool, dog. That ain't cool. If I'm not up by 1,000% plus, I'm upset. That's
true.
how crypto Twitter is right now.
Too bad. I'm on the opposite direction.
Now, this is where I'm just saying this because time in the market matters. And, these little fluctuations, these big sell-offs, they matter to a degree just for like generally where we're at in the market. But honestly, 'tis but a scratch to me. And now I finally feel like buying more Chainlink, seeing this price action. And honestly, I'm kind of, I want everyone to kind of think about the mindset shift here. Instead of like looking at the graph going up and be like, wow, I want to buy that. You see a good project with the graph going down, and that's where you want to buy it, right? Just shift the mindset a little bit. And maybe it takes a little bit of just general faith in society and the world at large. What you got, Isaac?
Oh, I was just sitting here, but no, I have more DCA money.
Well,
I have more DCA money.
You're a special situation.
I'm special needs.
Now, Solana, I don't think it's going to die if it goes to $120. And really, if it does get to that, that's where I'm back to buying just straight up Solana. And then within Solana, I'm not going to go play in the memes. And really, I'm looking at the AI sector more specifically within Solana if I do end up reallocating. But at large, I'm feeling a lot better about RWA, base chain, and Chainlink, honestly. Like I've got pretty simple approach to this. It's Chainlink, it's Ondo. Let's look at the portfolio, see how the portfolio is doing. Let's look at the portfolio because I know there's pain. It's probably all down. This is probably all straight to hell. Let's see here. Oh my God. The wife's pick is actually up by 8% today. She's unreasonable. Wink. It's up by 3%. What? And dude, this is crazy. Look at this. Pi token. It fell to like 60 cents or something like that when it was looking at it last week. Look at this shit.
All right.
So Pi token was at 65 cents. It's back above it. It's at $1.50 right now. Isaac wasn't in town for me to dump my tokens immediately.
You still could have used my computer.
But no, I'm not like that. I'm not going to just use your stuff, you know.
From here on out, if you ever have to do so, do it.
All right. Well, God, do I hold it? It's free.
Dump it.
It's free. I mean, I could use this
harder.
All right. Well, maybe we ask the chat.
Okay.
We ask the chat the fate of my Pi tokens.
They also want me to dump my graphane.
Do I dump the Pi tokens at $1.50? I have them in a wallet. I can absolutely sell them. Or do I hold this ridiculous scam-looking project that has millions of followers? The Pi Twitter has like 5 million followers, bro. It's one of the biggest Twitter accounts out there. And there's a lot of people that like it. I mean, Wispy saying we might as well hold it. Give me a reasonable, honest opinion. Do I hold this and see where it goes? Let me see. A lot of people want me to dump it and buy Chainlink, which that's absolutely probably what I'd be doing with it.
Yeah.
Let's look at the portfolio again here. So ASI is one of the lesser of the losers, down 3%. XRP 244, not bad. AVAX $23. That's actually really strong. AVAX in comparison, you would think if Chainlink loses $20, AVAX is somewhere around 25. It'd go to under 20 or at 20. AVAX is looking pretty damn strong right now. And what I've been saying, the migration of these crypto degens, it seems like they're starting to look at Avalanche. It looks like they're starting to look at Sonic. They're looking for other options outside of Solana. Jupiter, flatline. I'm flat on Jupiter. I can't believe it's what you got, Isaac.
B Giffen says, hey, make sure your Pi isn't locked. Mine's locked till 2028.
No, it's not locked.
Cool beans.
No.
Never mind
that's another thing about, God, I'm wondering if I'm going to get the bubble in when I drank pre-workout back in the day. I had this huge bubble that just popped on my, where is it? Yeah, you can kind of see the remnants of it right there. Yeah. Oh, shout out to Elevator Man for 10 gifted memberships as well. Isaac, you got to remind me not to sip on the mic too, because I was listening to myself on Friday without any oversight. I was sipping.
Okay.
Yeah. So Jupiter's pissing me off. Radium. Oh God, I just sipped. Jupiter's making me mad here. This is at an average entry for me at 70 cents. I did get an airdrop, so I have even more from it just from using it. So, I mean, I guess that's cool. Cardano, I'm fine with. I'm not worried about Cardano. Plume, not bad. I'm actually slightly up on the Plume hold. That's great. The Arena is something that a lot of people thought was dead like a year ago. I am on the social app and actually utilizing it. Going to start actually buying people's tickets on there as well. Oh, man. Does Drew dump his Pi token? 76% say yes.
Woo.
That's actually kind of a reasonable take, though, because it's already at such a high market cap.
Yeah.
Pi token's up there. Like, I think it's at like over $100 billion or something crazy.
Close to that.
Yeah. All right. Sell 80%, buy Link, maybe keep a little bit of it. Radium failed transactions forced me out of Solana. That is not a great thing to hear, Deadwood. Plume will be great, hopefully. And you know what? If Plume isn't great, I got to risk it for the biscuit. And Plume is like 2%, maybe 1% of the portfolio. So it's not like I'm going to lose out. And I'm just explaining things out loud because obviously I'm not a financial advisor, right? That's the approach here. It's a small portion of my portfolio. The biggest conviction play I have is Chainlink. Still remains that way. But you know what? RWAs are probably going to be doing well. We have to wait until we get the Paul Atkins appointal at the SEC as the chair. Can we get a follow on the Arena? Total new good day. We got to find people. We got to find each other on the Arena.
I got to sign up still.
Should hold. And as we talk, you should definitely get signed up for it.
Yeah.
You can sell your tickets. You can sell your tickets. You can buy your tickets. And I want to start actually streaming on there because then I'd be able to gift people Avalanche and receive Avalanche. Like we're receiving memberships, which is fantastic. And I really appreciate you supporting the channel. But on the arena, I would literally be able to send that back to someone.
Yeah.
That would be kind of cool.
That would be pretty cool.
Like in-show competitions and things like that. That sounds kind of fun to me. So maybe I'll come up with the tag when I get to the end here. Dump Pie by Moonwell. I got a little Moonwell. Lists on Kraken February 26th. Good business knowledge. Good drop there. Moonwell, it's like it missed out on getting as chosen as Morpho, but I still hold a bit. I got out of Moonwell before it fell to 3 cents. Added more when it did get. I sold it at 5 cents. And then because I was like, my average buy is at 6. It fell down to 5, and I saw more pain was coming. So I got out, and then I got back in at 3 cents. So that's what I've done. Now, God, I want to keep going on. Jesus. Look at this. If Solana didn't already have a bad time, it's about to get worse, folks.
Yay.
DeFi Investor Crypto Watch List of the Week. Solana, $1.9 billion. Bigger than the biggest hack that happened on Friday. Worth of Solana will be unlocked on March 1st. Sonic and Aave expected to go live with a Sonic Layer 1 next week. AI Coin's next NVIDIA earnings call is scheduled for February 26th, a very, very important day for AI, I think, in my opinion.
Indeed.
Kernel, token of Kernel DAO launching very soon. That's great. Stacks increased the deposit cap for S Bitcoin. It's yield-bearing Bitcoin-backed token. Cato Network, this is one that's kind of came screaming off the top ropes. Network fees will start being distributed to Cato stakers next week. ETH Denver conference starts on the February 27th. Expect some big announcements from Ethereum ecosystem projects. And for the love of God, do not let Vitalik Buterin sing on stage. Please, never again let that man near a mic to sing.
Or talk about communism, because what the fuck? We're singing horrendously, and we're talking about communism.
Yeah, it's not a great thing. Not a great thing. So that's going to be what's coming up from the DeFi Investor. Now, this is Alchemist post, just kind of reposting Rover's move here. Bitcoin bull run is 80% complete. The next 20% will be the most fun. The real alt season starts after the Bitcoin top. And really, that is what we have to keep in mind. A large amount of the movement of crypto happens in a very, very short amount of time. Okay, so I know that this chart right here, this flag that we've built up for ourselves, and honestly, people are capitulating this. I'm sorry. If you're capitulating, you think it's over because of this, I'm sorry. But the large amount of the moves, and wherever this may end us, I saw Grok, and a lot of people that are technical analysts agree with that Grok, an analyzation from Sack Nasty posting that it's going to hit $300,000. I got to stay within my lane. I'm still thinking like 200. If we're extra good boys this season, $240,000.
Yeah.
But after that move, kind of finalizes, that's where you see a lot of the capital flow downhill. And then the alts that we all believe in and for some reason keep buying when they're down and everyone calls us an idiot, go absolutely ballistic. And then you create a bunch of new Bitcoin maxis because they see how much they just got outperformed by. That is the birthplace of Bitcoin maximalism. It is what it is. There isn't anything that I can do to kind of stop that from being the reality of where we are at in the world. But, when we see altcoins be this beat down, there is no other way to deny. They will have their moment to shine as long as it's not a flat out rug, as long as it's not something that's like got insiders that are just going to absolutely destroy you the moment that it goes well. Reese Gunkel, $4.99. How can I sell my pie? Tried all exchanges using VPN, but they require KYC and deny your ID. You might have to take a trip to Mexico for that one. This is a loaded subject here. Yeah. It is a loaded subject. How do you sell? And you just got to do a lot of research, my boy. Here, Arena. Here's my Arena account.
Interesting.
So it pulls in your X data, and then you can like buy tickets or whatnot here. I dropped my friend pictures here. I also dropped my Solana Trenchers snapshots here with the vape pen. I took a picture of you.
Yeah, that's a good picture of me.
I'm going to drop this in the chat. So we'll keep rolling here, and I'll drop that in the chat. Now, what do we have here? On altcoins, this is the unlock schedule. February is the biggest one yet. March triples February's March unlock. Oh, God. With $2.5 billion of cheaply purchased Solana finally available to sell. This is while influencers who switch conviction plays daily call for $1,000 as every Solana meme relentlessly bleeds out. Not just relentlessly bleeds out, because they did relentlessly bleed out last year, but they quickly bleed out. Like, that's something that I'm noticing, and no one has been able to disagree with me on this, is that the span of life that these Solana meme coins live has been shortened exponentially. They used to play around for a day, 2 days, sometimes 3 days before rugging and going to zero. Now they go down within a half hour. Does Ducey need a question answered?
No, he's talking about the super chat. I told him to take a vacation and sell your Pi tokens.
Oh,
yeah.
I actually have a great vacation coming up. I'm super excited about it. I'm taking the family out to a waterfall place with a really nice cabin.
Nice.
All the dogs, my mom's, everybody. And it's going to be, I am so unbothered by the market because of how much I love my family and my literal life that I already have put together. Like, this is all extra. What I'm going for. Be at peace with what you have, right? Let go. This is not, we cannot look at the charts from a position of want or greed. And I had a great sermon that I listened to this weekend. The pastor was talking about, even if you have good soil for God's word to be planted in, if you let the thorns of greed and want start to grow in and kind of close out your power, your plant, then the sun gets blocked out by all of these, plants of greed and want. So just wipe them away. We're here to add value. We're here outpacing fiat. Oh yeah, do research was the answer.
Oh, you gotta let me know when you're taking that trip, because I'm gonna have to run this thing by myself this time.
No, I'll stream from the home. You'll stream it. I'll just send you a link. You'll stream. I'll keep streaming. Okay. Okay. VPNs are your friend. And I think the large one, I think it's available on a couple different exchanges, right? Is OKX? Let's go to Pi. Let's see. Because it might stop me. And first I got to go to, hold on. I got to drop my Arena name tag in here so people can find me on there. Because I'm building that out. I'm going to lean into the Arena more. I think we're going to be the first channel to live stream crypto content on the Arena.
Dude, that would be so sick.
Right? We've been trailblazers. All right, so let's go to Pi token. I just put my you pin that one, pin the Arena thing there. So let's go here. Where are we going? Pi token, because VPNs are your friend. As long as we know that,
and you can take a free vacation with a VPN.
Yeah, very cheap. Well, it's not free. It's
it depends on which one you use.
Markets. So what do we got? OKX. We got BitGet. We got Mexi. We got Gate.io. We got LBank. Okay.
Nice.
Hey, you know what? We should try out LBank.
Maybe we should.
Why not? LBank. BizKnowledge giving a shout out for the best VPN on the web. Use Molvad VPN. Coins Chick coming in here, dropping a membership. Shout out to you. I heard you and Coins Chick were in the hot tub together while you were healing up.
We were. That was the, rumor going around.
I can't believe she stole my best worker,
Yeah, it's okay. I'm back.
Agreed. Will bid Sol at 120. Thanks for that. I mean, that's just what I'm feeling on the general, on the general chart for Solana, guys. And there's just been constant sell pressure. Now, I mean, God, this is why I can't keep the show short, because there's so much cover.
So much fucking shit to do, man.
All right. So Hooters.
And this is where we're going to continue.
Hooters, 771% growth. Initial reaction to bankruptcy news. Dex screener trending status achieved. Vector orders getting very interesting. This is a Hooters token. So let's go to Dex screener here. See if I can find Hooters. Let's see. Manawak, are we there yet? Come on, top of the market, ready to retire. Manawak, he's heavily overexposed. I think Manawak's going to be just fine. These are the times where it's a little painful. That's why we must lean into what we have, Not, and I know like some people like leave the church some of it, but it has a play to do with your mentality and how at peace you are with your world around you. And if you don't have that peace, look inward, right? Look inward. Now, let's go here. Where is Hooters? That was an interesting segue right there. Now that I hear it said out loud, wow. Okay, so we go to Hooters. Because I was looking at this chart this morning, it did not look bad. Hooters CTO, see if it died. So it's at 991. I mean, this is pure chaos. They are using kind of the same playbook as GameStop.
Yeah.
Takeover. And if I'm approaching this meme coin, I'm using maybe $100, maybe $200. Okay, I ain't using shit in terms of this size of my portfolio. Very small exposure to this. Extreme upside potential. Extreme upside. Now, here we go. World Liberty Fi is doing a token sale close. Less than 10 million tokens left at a $5 billion valuation. And they are an Aave treasury position within it at 7% of the total supply. Two related multi-sigs deployed 20 million USDC for 400 million World Liberty Fi tokens. Justin Sun dropped $30 million as an advisor, acquiring the tokens at 5 cents a unit, and also touting this partnership with Ondo Finance for RWA tokenization. This in combination with Paul Atkins taking the head at the SEC. Hyper bullish situation there. And this is the positioning ahead of the tidal wave to come. A lot of people don't see it. It's my job to talk about it before it happens. Okay. Marcus Aurelius has sound advice for all men. All classic thinkers of Rome and Greece are still very relevant. Absolutely agree with that. First VA rifleman. Now, let's go here. We also have Donald Trump Jr. looking forward to speaking at DeFi World 2025 Wednesday this week. Nice. So we might want to live stream that. Hopefully he does it while we're streaming here.
Hopefully.
Less people eating out. What is Bad Fox talking about here?
You want to get banned?
Oh my God. Don't go that way with it. I mean, I've found a couple places to eat that have really good food. I am a foodie. I like trying new places to eat. But cooking at home has been really, really nice lately. Here's something crazy. So far, there have been 4 one-of-ones created on the collection of the unique winks. Your chance to get one Moonbound wink. So 1-for-1 raffle. Each one will be distributed differently. All funds collected will go to buying and burning wink. Wink and this Ket token are kind of like the concentrated mind share it seems so far on this AVAX migration. That's probably why you see the price doing pretty decent while everything else is getting its ass kicked. Also, Nightmare Fuel. Elon Musk says we're on the event horizon of singularity. Oh, nice. Self-aware AI that will destroy you because you are a user of things on the planet Earth, a net negative for the planet Earth. That's my take. I'll be like, no, AI is going to be so great for humanity. It's going to let us all prosper. We're just going to be able to do art. Well, AI does everything else for us, right? Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Now,
I want you to think.
We're going to learn about nicotine destroying nanotech technology. Let's have a listen to this.
The nanotech is totally destroyed by the nicotine mixture. Dr. Brian Ardis stated that nicotine was the very thing that could destroy nanotechnology. Rafa has confirmed exactly that.
This is
Please
based.
Share this video everywhere.
So does this mean if I have this constant flow of nicotine coming through the upper lip of my jaw that I will be impervious to the nanotech robots from Pfizer that will infest everyone's blood in 10 years from now, causing chaos and killing everyone?
That was the exact question I was going to ask you, Drew. Because we fill ourselves up with nicotine.
You know what? And I fudded vaping this week. I had to, man. It's the vape cabal that made me do it, Isaac.
Have at it. I don't give a shit.
You know, if you have to smoke just smoke cigarettes or cigars or something that's actual smoke, like a man. That's my take on it. Like the vape, it's an adult pacifier is what it is. Now, Trump, 1.3 million people on Social Security from the age 150 to 159 years old. Over 130,000 people are still on Social Security over the age of 160 years old. This is so great. And then let's hear him talk about this. This is nuts.
3.5 million people from the age 140 to 149 years old. 1.3 million people are on Social Security from the age 150 to 159. And over 130,000 people are on Social Security over the age of 160 years old, okay?
Okay.
Including 1,039 people. Think of it, over 1,000 people between the ages of 220 to 229.
See, so how in the world it's clear that there's no one over 160 years old.
Correct.
On the books. Like maybe do you think, let me know in the chat, is there anyone over actually over 160 years old on the planet Earth? Like the only place I can imagine it's possible is like one of those Tibetan monk mountains.
Probably.
Or in Japan where they've been eating like purely clean food for ever. I really got the chat going with this whole what to smoke thing.
I know.
Yeah, I mean, apparently nicotine breaks down graphene. So there might be bro, a pack of smokes costs $10 a day. My $20 vape lasts me 2 weeks. Oh, they're getting them at the price. They're pricing them into vaping.
Oh my gosh, we're actually becoming salesmen over nicotine right now. This is great.
I might actually become a literal nicotine salesman, just as a flat out warning. Pump my bags, nicotine industry.
I'm the egg and nicotine man.
You know what? But I like the lip dinners. Okay. Mm-hmm. I like the lip dinner. I don't like smoking because I like to be able to punch the punching bag for a half hour straight. If it wasn't for that, I would absolutely smoke cigarettes. It is what it is, but I like the endurance increase that I've felt from stopping cigarettes. They used to actually help with my heavy metal singing.
Yeah.
So, it is what it is.
A little raspy, so you can just...
Yeah, it gives you that little growl, that little edge. You know what I mean? So that and chocolate milk. You smoke a cigarette and then drink a gallon of chocolate milk, bro, you are in. No problem. Elon Musk has proposed FAFO as an enforcement arm of the Department of Government Efficiency, the federal agency of financial oversight, being talked about.
AKA fuck around and find out.
Dude, I mean, this is so incredible. It's so insane to see this happening. Now, Trump names Dan Bongino as the deputy director of the FBI. If you don't follow, I don't follow him. What am I? I've watched his YouTube all the time, and I didn't even follow him. Unbelievable. Dan, going to be a deputy director of the FBI. Very, very bullish for the healing of the nation. Also, side note, I think we're going to be looking at an Epstein list release here in the next few weeks. I think that's coming. We're going to live stream it. I'm going to probably stream for a day straight once the Epstein list finally comes out, because that's something I've been waiting for. And that's going to break the reality of these damn normies that want to believe in the huge actors that we know are on the list. Like Tom Hanks, why are you leaving, bro? Why are you so scared, Tom? Right? All these people that everyone believes in. My go-to nicotine pouch? Well, unless this other one, I might actually start working with one. But for now, I'm serious. On nicotine. So this, I wish we had to zoom in on this. This has this has caffeine and nicotine straight to the blood system. Okay, it's absorbed very quickly through the gums, and you know what? I'm about it. I like the nicotine, the caffeine, and this is a very clean one. The Zins, they gave me heartburn, and they had weird additives in them. So don't really mess with the Zins. I did at a point have a holster, a Kydex holster for my Zin pouch that I had on my kit, and then I found out about the additives, so I went to the square one, and I have not made a Kydex holster for this. I probably should, right?
You should, 100%.
That needs to happen. Maybe we'll do a video, like a tutorial on how to make your own holster, and instead of a gun, it's going to be my lip dinner pouch and a Tabasco sauce pouch.
Yeah, and then you could take, that information and do what you want.
Yeah. FAFO meme coin rug pull incoming. Yes. Also the Kanye coin. Please don't touch it if you don't get it sniped within like the first minute. Please be careful out there. Let's see here. What happens to Drew when he runs out of those ones? You don't want to know.
I get beat over here and he punches me and shit. No, I'm kidding.
You do not want to know what happens if I run out of those. All right, here's the Epstein list odds updated from Polymarket. So it's not looking good for these people. Ehud's Barak. We got to figure out who the hell this is. Bill Gates. We know him well. 67% for Bill Gates. Prince Andrew. We know you on there. 66%. Bill Clinton. You up in there, dog. 63%. David Copperfield, that's out of left field, 58%. And Alan Dershowitz and Stephen Hawking. Isn't he dead, though?
Yeah, he's dead.
So he doesn't have to, I mean,
what did he actually do on the island? He was like, always like,
bro,
I cannot do anything.
Freaky wheelchair stuff.
Freaky wheelchair stuff. All right. Okay.
That's weird. That's getting bad.
Yeah, I know.
Still love Kanye. Yeah, man. I flipped a Jeep over listening to College Dropout. When I was in high school, bro, College Dropout was the jam. We would go four-wheeling. We built not FJs, Jeeps, Cherokees. And I flipped one ass, like front over back, listening to College Dropout. Kanye, I'm always going to love his music. He is dropping a little chaos into the world. I'm about it. And, his meme coin, he's driving into the deep end here. But he is already essentially a billionaire. So if it rugs, then we could see a massive buyback or something from him. Who knows? But also the National Institute of Health currently funds over 400 projects, $350 million worth of it, relating to structural racism. 691,000 of our health service funding well spent on Our Voices Matter, racial justice activism intervention to address structural racism. What are they talking about? Like structural concrete is racist? Is that what they mean here?
Apparently.
And prevent depression in Black and Latina. Why don't they call them Latin? What is Latinx, bro? They hate being called Latinx.
Just call me a Latino.
It's so stupid. Like you're Are you Latinx, Isaac?
No, I'm not Latinx. I'm a Latino.
What
are you, Drew?
I'm Spanish, goddammit, and
Okay.
I'm German.
Here we are.
Spanish, German, a little Cherokee sprinkled in there. I am,
A mix of everything.
a mix of everything. So this, just more garbage being found out, what they wasted our money on. Ye said he wasn't Christian anymore. 150 after this crypto season. Bro, still love the person Kanye, just not his music. Man, the College Dropout, I like that song. I liked all those songs. Now, we're going to send it on over. But, before we leave here, I just want to tell you guys, just show some love to your fellow peeps out there. They're hurting. They're wondering if they made the biggest mistake of their lives by getting involved with crypto. They're wondering if it's all going down to zero from where we're at right now. You know what? I don't think so, folks. I think we're going to be just fine. This is the market makers making you second guess yourself, psyoping you out of your bags and making you capitulate at the worst fucking time to do so. We spent all this time, and it is what it is. I do misread a lot. The chat, I do misread it a lot.
Yeah, that's true.
I get confused. Appreciate every one of you out there, and treat your fellow man good. Okay, stay based, stack Bitcoin. The goal here is to get more Bitcoin, get a nice, piece of real estate, take care of your family. Okay, it's a pretty simple equation here. Don't fuck it up. I love you all. I'll see you soon. Take care.